Hello, welcome to Terraria. So this is our guide to Terraria. Everything almost got deleted, we almost couldn't go on with the guide, but then we continued with a character we had before. And in the world, we were able to restore the world. So luckily we were able to restore the world and continue the series. So we made a guide world 2, a large world. We just made it because it takes so long to make. But you could also make like a home world. So we'll just make a home world for now. Enter world name, home world. So we could just make it a small world. And then the seed, so you could put a different seed in here. This one's special. It was released with patch 1.04 or 1.4, version 1.4. Created some secret seeds. So 05, 16, 20, 20. This is the day that the game was updated. It's just the day that version 1.4 came out. Then they put a seed that says if you put in the 5th or the 16th of the year 2020, and then submit it. So it doesn't matter what we choose here. We could choose expert, because we probably want an expert world, and then random corruption. That doesn't matter. It's going to have both of them on them. So when we create this world, it's going to actually create random numbers for the beginning. And it's going to alternate between Crimson and Corruption. So we've been on a Corruption world, so we don't know anything about Crimson yet, right? Although this world is cool because usually when you make a world, you would only have Corruption on it, or you would only have Crimson on it. This world can have Corruption and Crimson on it, so you'll be able to get everything in the game. As well as the ores. On the first world we made, we only got half of the ores. Because the first tier could be copper or tin. Looks like we got copper, so we don't have any tin. Second tier would be iron or lead. So we got iron on our map. So this one would have iron and lead. And the other one was like silver and tungsten. So as well as tungsten, we'll also have silver on this world. So they're basically the same tiers of metals. They almost do the same thing. Like the other one's a little bit better than the other one, but they're pretty much the same thing. And then gold, there's also platinum. And then same for the hard mode ores. So we got 3 of the hard mode ores. We got like cobalt, orichin, and titanium. There's also other ones. There's like adamant, and then 2 other ones. So the home world, we're not going to go to the home world right now, but we should go to guide world 1. We're just going to get a few things. So if we go here, go to the metal bank, maybe we have a bunch of iron bars, sword items. Alright, so iron bars, we just need iron bars and wood, so we just need to find a whole bunch of wood. So we go here, we go to these. So it sucks we're gonna have to remake the accessories, but we could run to find a whole bunch of accessories. We'll just get a whole bunch of wood too. We'll just mine out that world. So we could also make like item frames. Item frames would be something to make. So if we go here with the iron, so we just need iron bars and wood, I believe. Let's just put our summons up here. Just get our summons to protect us, right? That's why we chose the summoning gear, so we can just do whatever we want and our summons protect us. Although it might not be the case on an expert world. Maybe our summons won't protect us as much, but we'll have to see. So now if we go to crafting, I think we just need a workbench. Yes, with a workbench you could make a chest, so it's just 2 iron bars or lead bars. If you got lead on your world, it would be 2 lead bars. Happens, we just keep getting knocked back. We don't have the any shield on or anything. So what should we put on for this? Maybe let's just take this thing off. So I always get a knockback. Knockback is so annoying when you're fighting Terraria and everything. So chest, you take 2 bars and then any 8 wood. Any 8 wood. So let's make like 20, 40. Let's make like, I don't know, 50. Make like 60 chests. Just make 60 chests. So now you have a whole bunch of chests. And something we could make on the sawmill, right? Sawmill is just wood. The sawmill could make item frames. So it's just 6 wood to make the item frames. 6 of any wood. So we just make like item frames. We'll just make like 100. We could use them for organizing later. Or we could just make 60 for now. 60 chests, 60 frames. And if you wanted to, you could put like the frames above the chests, and then it would show what is in the chests. So you could say like, you could put a item frame and then a weapon above it to show that weapons are in here. So like melee weapons, ranged weapons. And you can put like the different blocks. So like this chest all has stone blocks. This is the mud block chest. So besides that, we'll probably keep these here for now. Because we're not going to be building on that world or anything. We're just going there to look for the accessories that we need. So we didn't find the boots or anything, so just throw wood in here, and then maybe these frames, maybe the chests will keep. Maybe we'll just keep the chests. We need like those, so we probably favor that so it doesn't bank. So all we need is like chests, the piggy bank, this thing, maybe the void vaults. So we'll just bring like one void vault. It'd be in the furniture. Let's just move the void vault down here. Oh, where is it? Here we go. Void vault. So we'll just move these down here then. So we just need one because we just place the void vault and then we get to access it. I'll just favorite it for now, just so it doesn't get deposited. Just so it doesn't get deposited there. And then what do we need for the world? Right? Because I don't think we need anything. We're just going to collect items. We're just going to collect accessories. So we're looking for water chests. We're looking for water boots. And then lava chests. We're looking for the lava charm. And then we get a whole bunch of wood and everything. We could use the shadow chest. We could loot shadow chests in that world if we want. There we go. So we'll just put the ammunition here. We don't need this ammunition. We might just need chlorophyte arrows. We don't have any more. We can make a bunch. We'll just make some chlorophyte arrows before we head out. So we're just getting all prepared to go to a new world. Do we have to do it at a anvil? Here we go. So you make chlorophyte arrows. It's 1 bar. Let's make like, we'll just make as much as we can, I guess. Although we're going to be mining most of the time. So what do we not need? So I don't think we need to worry about battle potions. Any inventory space we could save right now we could. We don't need those. We're just looking for chests. We don't need staff of regrowth. We'll just put these in here for now. Shadow key. Are we gonna go to the bottom? Maybe. Maybe the dungeon we could open the things. We just have to defeat our Skeletron. Obsidian skin potion. I think we're going to avoid those. I don't think we need. Well, we could make a quick home. We could make a quick home to get the people, and then turn it into hard mode if we want. Yeah, because we're gonna need to build houses for people. Yeah, let's just bring a stack of wood, and then we got platforms, and then we can make wood walls. Do we have any here? Wooden beams. If we have any wood walls, we should probably use them. If we don't, we could just make a bunch of wood walls. Here we go. Here's wood walls. So if we go to the crafting station, we could just turn these into a stack of wood walls, so we don't have to worry about them. So we could just do the housing essentially like it is here. This isn't going to be our home world. Our home world we could do a whole lot better. Just researched the entire map and we didn't find those accessories. So we had to create what, like 20 doors? Let's create 20 doors for now. 20 doors, 20 chairs. 20 chairs, and then 20 tables. Now we'll just bring a can maybe make the other things. I don't think we need anything there, right? We have chests, we have everything. Save, and that's it. Single player. Then we go to guide world 2. So it's just a expert large world with that seed. Just a large world, so it has more chests in it and more space to explore. So we'll find more wood on the surface. We'll find more herbs along the way, maybe, and more chests and more ores. So it'll take a longer time to load because it's a large world. That's perfectly fine. Instead of making like 4 small worlds, you could just go like this. So all we just need is to make some homes here. So we have our star axe. I don't think we need platforms here. Let's just summon our minions quick. And our minions will protect us. So we just have to create some flatland or something. Or find some flatland. Here we go. So we could just get rid of this. And we'll just place some wood planks here. Just want to get some temporary NPC housing. Let's go. Opposite side we go 6, right? 1. Is that 1 or 2? The guys are getting in the way. The minions are getting in the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Then you go down 2. So it's just the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. This is just to like get the guide in the world, because on here you don't start with the guide. You start with the party girl. So you have to get the guide to move in. And you can't defeat the wall of flesh until the guide moves in. I think that's 8. I don't think it's 8. So we're gonna have to double check. It's just these minions get in the way, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's just 4 across. So then we just need to put the doors in and then go here. So we'll just do like 4 levels for it. 16 people should be. Oh, 20 people. So I guess we're doing 5 levels. We'll just do all of the housing here. So for when we unlock everything and get the NPCs, I guess they'll be in this world too. I don't think you have to worry about the platforms, right? We can just fly up there. Or it might be good to put a platform to be able to stand there and see here, but oh yeah, we didn't even talk to the Dryad. If you talk to the Dryad, she would tell you how corrupt your world is. So our world was like 45%. She said things are looking grim. So there is a way to purify your world and cleanse it and get rid of all the corruption and all the hollow. But considering the world's already like almost 50%, I don't know if there's a reason to. Yeah, so we don't have to cut trees, right? We don't have to cut trees this time. We don't have to explore the world. We don't have to search for chests. We don't have to come back home. We don't have to prepare for the bosses or anything. We're just pretty much in end game gear. Then in our home world, maybe we'll make the homes better. You should see what each of the NPCs like. Some of them like to be in a snow biome. So considering we're going to be creating all of our biomes in that one world, we could just create homes in each of the biomes depending on what makes them happy. Some of them like to live in the snow biome apparently, because they added happiness in version 1.4. You have to do more to keep your NPCs happy. Give like better deals. And the witch doctor only sells things in the jungle. There we go. So now we just have to put the doors in, and then we just have to put the walls in, and then the chairs. We don't have torches. We forgot the torches. well, some slimes spawned. I think we got a few gels. We just need gels. Now in the first world, we never got the slime rain, right? Slime rain's supposed to have a 5% chance to happen, 3.3% on hard mode. We had never ever got the slime rain, so we never fought the slime king on that world. Shows how random the game could be. Oh, is that it? We didn't make enough doors. That's alright. So we just go here, hold control to fill and everything. Or you just press control, and then it would toggle this. You just have to hold the mouse button. Probably let go of the mouse button, right? Yeah. And just let go of the mouse button to stop doing that. So it won't let us build it up there. We could build platforms. Platforms don't ruin the houses. There's some more gel over there. So we'll even find enough torches then. I guess we did need 5 more doors. That's why we brought the workbench then. We could create 5 doors. Oh, we didn't buy an extra piggy bank. We didn't buy an extra safe. We'll be able to buy them after we defeat Skeletron. You just need to defeat Skeletron, and then you'll be able to buy the safe. So just place the workbench. Let's just make 5 doors. Let's pick up gel. Pick up some gel. Make some torches. Oh, so now we have torches. So now we have doors, now we have everything. Now we can just make the 20 places for the people. I guess that's right, we need 25, so there's 5 levels in here. There's 1 extra door per row, per level. So I don't know if we're going to create a mushroom biome on the surface. That was just to get the auto hammer, essentially, just so that we can make shroom at it. I guess we'll just go through the torches and the tables and everything. So, torches, tables, chairs, and then people will start to move in. I wonder if we can put the we can put the torches from down here too. Yeah, so we just go up here and then put torches up here and in the lower level too. That's perfect. There we go. Now we just need the tables and the chairs in every room. And then once the guide moves in, then you could go defeat the wall of flesh. Hard mode if you want. Oh, there we go. There's the guide. And there's room for absolutely everybody else. So in expert mode, all of the guys will drop 2.5 times more coins, but they'll have twice the health, twice the damage. so we didn't get an extra safe and piggy bank. Oh, let's just build something here. There we go. So now everything's good. We just need like some chests here. So maybe just put like some chests. Maybe just put some chests. We're just gonna be looting everything and then just bringing it to the other world and then eventually bringing it to the home world. Here we go. Just put like anything you don't need. Don't need obsidian, skin of wood. Don't need wood. Don't need anything. All we need is this thing. Platforms. Maybe the net if you want to catch rabbits, if there's a golden rabbit. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if they're favorited, they don't get resorted. We even place the void vault. So we need to access it when we get up here. So if we just go defeat Skeletron at night, we'll be able to buy that. So the piggy bank, yeah, it's replacing it, then it's going to annoy us. We'll just place it for right now. So for a piggy bank, you do need platforms. So you just put the safe right here. Then you can put 2 platforms above the safe. Then you can put the piggy bank above it. And we'll want to buy another copy. So just go find the dungeon. Go defeat Skeletron. So we could even take these, right? This isn't our main world, this is just a farm world. We're looking for trees, we need wood. Looking for wood on this world and anything. So we do need to find water chests. So the pots, we could wait to break them. The pots drop more gold depending on how many bosses you have beaten in the world. So we're just gonna go up. We're gonna go back up. So we're just gonna stay on the surface for right now. So we need to find the dungeon. Yeah, and then in our home world, we do things a lot differently, right? We could just start building right away. We could just start building different biomes, give the plans. Pretty much we could create 500 blocks worth of biomes. Pretty much is the farm world. We're just pretty much trying to farm everything out of here. And then we're not going to be using it for anything besides that. Actually, we do need a lot of wood, right? So if you need wood, instead of planting acorns, we did planting acorns on a couple worlds. It just doesn't seem worth it. It's so much easier to just create a new world. Go here. And the living trees is more wood. And these are wood. And that's wood. 506 wood already. Who's day blooms? No, it's not day. So it wouldn't be day blooms. And we didn't find the enchanted sword either, right? So this is a large world, so it's going to take you longer to go to each area, right? You notice the forest was absolutely huge. The snow biome should be bigger too. So you could make your home world on a large world. We were thinking about it. It would give you a whole lot more space to make the biomes to fight everything in. But then it would take you forever to go down to the underworld. It would take you a lot longer to go between the cavern layers. So maybe we'll just build it across. We'll figure out what we're doing for that world. Or just mining all the trees along the way. It's like our first world, right? There's no trees in the world. All the trees have been mined out in Guide World 1. Oh, there's a water chest. So we need to find a water chest with water walking boots. So that didn't have the water walking boots. So if we've been like searching this whole place and we didn't find the water walking boots, we could make a new one, but it should be on this map. If it's a large map, it should be enough chests. Got like tons of fallen stars. We could make fallen stars in the bottles, which regenerate your mana. So maybe we never do magic. Maybe we could experiment with magic, see if magic is good. Because you can see how huge this world is compared to the first one. Oh, that's right, and these big, huge mountains. That's right, every time I make a huge world, we're like, wow, you have to jump so high up there. When we started the large world from scratch, yes, this thing, Rick, how are you going to scale this thing? You have to build platforms, then go up here, and then geez, the maps are so much bigger. It's just a whole lot more surface area, so it gives the map a lot more room to actually build higher mountains. Oh, that's right, in the jungle, or the desert, and the snow biome would be on the same side. Usually they're not. Usually they're on the opposite sides. So is the dungeon on the side of the jungle, or is the dungeon on the side of the desert and snow biomes? We're gonna have to figure that out. Yes, these living trees would have chests in them if you need wood. Just line up all of the living trees, and you have tons of wood and stuff here. 422, 437. Let's go mine these. You could even mine the back wall too. Then you get like wood walls. There'll be chests and everything. We could come back here, get the chests, get the wood. We're looking for water chests and dungeon. Mainly the dungeon. Well, if we go to the dungeon, we could also go there and see if it's a different dungeon color. Because here, everything would be randomized, right? The dungeon would actually be painted. So I wonder if the dungeon switches between the 3 dungeon colors on this world too. We don't really need surface chest things. We already have. Well, we need the radar. We still need a radar, I think. That's right. Because we lost our accessory because the character was deleted. And we didn't delete him. The game deleted him. So you can see your void bag is picking up everything, so you don't have to bank. And the lakes could be so much bigger on a large world too. Maybe we should make the home world on a large world. But then look how long it's taking to get to the other side. You could just make small biomes that are like 500 blocks long, but on a big world they could be 1,000 blocks long. The branch, the bushes, the leaves don't give you anything. It'd be cool if they give you a leaves block, but I think there's something that allows you to place leaves. Maybe there is. Well, you can see we are getting a lot of wood, right? So instead of planting acorns on your world, you could plant acorns. Maybe it would be a good way to get wood if you want to stay on the same world. That's why it allows you to bring your characters to different worlds, so you can just do this probably. So we didn't find the dead tree, so I guess the dungeon's probably on the other side of the map. Yeah, here's the beach. So I have to make our way to the other side of the map, so we get these things. This person would be here, you could talk to the angler, there'd be a fishing quest caught in the sky lake and surface. I wonder if we should do the fishing quests. Or we could do those on the home world. So we've reached the one end. So we just teleport back home. We didn't find the dungeon. Go quick stack. Yeah, then just throw everything in the chests. This chest, yep. So we just go deposit all, deposit everything that we don't need. Yep. And we go to the void vault, loot everything. There shouldn't be anything here. Shouldn't be anything here. Alright. Go deposit everything. And go to the other chest. And then deposit everything. So what if we need these golden keys? Maybe we do when we get to the dungeon. We get fallen stars if we want, I guess. So now we could just go to this thing and just cut some more trees. So if you need wood for building anything, now you have tons of wood. Also stone, if you need lots of stone, you can start mining down to get stone. So you can see there's lots of iron. It's really neat resources to collect compared to the world that you started on. So now that the dungeon's going to be this way, maybe we should just start digging underground to unlock hard mode. Give us access to other bosses, and maybe the bosses will show up during the night. Oh, that's right, and we'd start being able to get those mechanical items to summon the bosses from any of the enemies. Does that make sense? So we should go on hard mode. Because the guide is here, right? We go quick stack. Perfect. The traveling merchant has arrived. So we can see if the merchant has anything for us. We need to buy new accessories to replace the ones that were deleted. Stopwatch, here we go. How fast are you moving? Are they stackable? No, they're not. There's like 5 of them. Buy a bunch of them. There's like 10 of those leopard things, those things. Waveform analyzer, we need that for crafting. So we'll just buy more just in case your character gets deleted. Would be a good thing to do, I guess. Yeah, I'll counterweight. That's just food. Yeah, those aren't stackable. I'll just buy 5 of them. You could just buy a whole bunch of things. Leopard prints. These blue team blocks. Maybe we could buy blue team blocks for building something. Maybe we'll just buy like a stack or something. Stack of team blue blocks. Stack of team blue platforms. You can also find things on this world from the traveling merchant. You want to stock up on some things. So it costs 1 gold for each of them. So I wonder how high do they stack? We just buy a bunch of leopard skins. We don't even know if we're going to place them anywhere. So there we go. We got the lifeform analyzer. Deposit everything. There we go. So he came here. And then, might as well just go down. Might as well just try to start working our way down here. Now if we go down here, and if we find that guy, and defeat the wall of flesh, unlock hard mode, which will make all of the enemies able to drop that mechanical skull. So do they only drop them before you beat the mechanical bosses? Yeah, so the cool thing is that we spent so long mining out the other world, we got all of the resources from the other world. These ones, we could come and get like the new resources. Like we have tons of gold, right? We have tons of gold. But what we don't have is the other one. And we don't have our diving helmet anymore. The diving helmet literally lets you breathe underwater forever. If you have that diving helmet that we made, which we'll make again, we'll make the diving helmet again. Got mushroom biome, got chests, so we need to find lava chests as well. Yeah, so we can probably just loot that one right there. Mushrooms, we need mushrooms. Let's get mushrooms. Yeah, 'cause we're not going to be here for too long. We're going to be here for a terrible amount of time. So you can see if there's any water chests down here. Here's platinum, right? Platinum? Yeah, so here's a new ore that we didn't have on the other world. So when we start collecting platinum, which you didn't have, and now you can. Merchant has arrived, all the people are moving in, and we're finding all these glowing mushrooms. And then we just keep mining down. So if we had our GPS, we could see how deep we are, up or down. But we don't. We could have probably made it. We could find it in the chest. We just need to find a radar, depth meter, and a compass. Compass drops from bats. And in the large world too, it's going to take a whole lot longer to get to the actual bottom. So you can see there's the red type of ores. You can start collecting the red ores if you want. Here's where lava starts spawning. There's the chests that we need to find are in the cavern layer where lava is. So we need to know how deep we are. Something like this one, right? So this could potentially contain the lava boots up here. So it didn't have the lava boots. So we can come back and leave over here, right? We'll just let the void vault fill up with items for now. We'll check chests if we see them along the way. We'll use the spelunker potion to help find other chests later. Just try to dig around the lava. So here's another mushroom biome. So it's a good thing about the large world is that everything is so deep, right? We found two of these things. 2 mushroom biomes on the way down here. In a small world, we would not have found that. It's like 2 times the size up and down. So it reached the bottom. And on this world, the houses do not start in the middle. It's just all lava over here. So it's just all lava over here on this secret seed world. The buildings start spawning over here. So I'm pretty sure enemies don't spawn unless there's a block for them to spawn on. So you can see there's no enemies spawning here. So if the wall of flesh gets summoned, you can just kill him, right? Obsidian's in potions or something. Safe and then empty everything. So because it's a large world, it's also going to be a lot more empty space down here. Well, if we were on a regular world, there'd be a lot more houses along the way, but in a large world, there's going to be more houses at the end too. Large world should spawn more houses. Here we go. I just need to wait for that one guy to spawn. We could use battle potions. We could use obsidian potions to breathe in the lake. Battle potions would help out. Catch this guy. Yeah, maybe we'll get that. Let's go. Sorry, he dropped. Oh, there we go. There's the guide doll. So we have the voodoo guide doll. It was just sent to the bank. So let's just place a chest. Let's just place this thing. Be safe. Yeah, just deposit that again. Just access the void vault. Yeah, just put that there. So access the void vault. The voodoo doll went into the void vault. So we just have to mine our safe and make sure it goes there. So now we have the guide doll. We just need to throw it. So we just go in our UFO here and we just press the T button to throw. Because the guide did move in, he's here, and then we should be able to defeat him pretty quickly. There we go. So, treasure bags. So they drop treasure bags on expert difficulty. All flesh has been defeated. It didn't say that the evils have ruined on the world. The ancient spirits lay in dark and have been released. There we go. So now the world is in hard mode. Traveling merchant, we already looked at your wares, right? So that's good, we found the stopwatch. We didn't have any stopwatches before. So let's just take everything out of the safe, loot everything, quick stack everything. Just like the other world, right? Loot everything. So the guide has arrived. If you wanted to defeat the wall of flesh again, you can. Let me just deposit everything. Loot everything. There we go. So the guys might drop you new items as well. The treasure bag. Oh, that's right. When you defeat the wall of flesh, if you open the treasure bag, if you have not consumed a demon heart, permanently increase the number of accessory slots. Expert, so you get one more accessory in your character if you want. Laser rifle, sorcerer emblem, and the pwn hammer. So we don't need the pwn hammer because we have the flying machine that lands it. So I think it's only if you haven't used it. So that means we just have to bring a character that hasn't used it and then kill the wall of flesh if we want more of them. But we might as well use it on this world, right? So now we're an expert, we get one extra accessory slot. So we just put something like this here. We could combine the shield with the skull, you know that. So then the goblin army, you have to destroy a shadow orb. So we did that. Let's just go over here to defeat Skeletron quick. Yeah, and then we'll just make that the episode. So here's the new world. Let's just come in here to gather things. Maybe next part we'll be looking for water chests. We just want to look for water chests and lava chests. See if we can get the lava charm and the water walking boots. Those are the things that we want in the world. And we might want to hold off on breaking most of the pots until we defeat more enemies. Find a random chest along the way, we might find it. We might find a GPS or a radar. These radar spawn on the surface. Oops, no, we don't want to teleport on. It's so annoying. If you don't click directly on the letters, then it'll cast what you've had. We've done that so many times with grenades. We've had bombs in our hands. We've been in our house, in our town. And we've been trying to click like deposit all, and then he throws a bomb into your house and then blows everything up, and then you have to rebuild one of the homes again. Another annoying thing is that you have to fly back, right? If you have it saved on there. So let's just click this over that. We'll just save it on the pickaxe now. So we just loot everything. Fire, fly. And if we run out of space, pretty much just what? Place down the safe. There's some Bayblooms if you want. There's worms if you want to collect the worms. So it probably would be the radar thing I'm looking for. One of these chests. Oh, that's right. And then the chests, they depend on which ores you have in the world for which bars you might find. So now that we're in the other world, we can find out all of the bars from the chests. Yeah, we noticed that there's always so many trees on the large world. Yeah, because when we started on the large world in our other playthrough, we had like so many items by the time we got to everybody. because the world was so bigger, it took us so much longer to get to the bosses. But you do find more stuff along the way. Okay, cactus, I guess, just in case we want to make a cactus house. We get some sand. So whenever we're moving, we're always collecting something, right? We're always collecting something, whatever it is. There's a oasis biome. So here's the hollow. So here's where the unicorn and stuff is spawned. So they'd give 2.5 times more coins. Potentially more drops, maybe. Higher chance for dropping certain items. Not every monster's like that. Yeah, so the sand is turned into pearl sand. So literally, as soon as you unlock it. So what if the dead tree was back there? Or we haven't reached the end. I thought this was the beach. Yeah, this is still pearl sand. This is still... Oh, so it's right here. Yeah, that's right. And then there are these big drop-offs in the desert for some reason. Oh, there's a pyramid right here. There's a pyramid on this map. So for the secret seed, the maps are always randomized. So they're always different. You can see someone says they found a pyramid on seed 05, 16, 20, 20. Then you won't find it because the maps are randomized. Unlike the regular seeds, they're always the same. So like if you entered the seed from our first map, you would always find that. So there's a dead tree here. You're just looking for a tree with dead leaves. A tree with just have dead leaves. That's how you'd be able to tell. These leaves all look pretty healthy. So I think we actually have been searching all the trees along the way. So you can see how many more resources there are. So if you get the radar, nope. And chests as well. So many chests along the way. We haven't even gone below, right? Below all those trees, there's probably more chests. So was the dead tree back here? No. So it must be farther this way then. That's how big the maps are. Oh, here's the crimson. So we didn't have the crimson on our first world. So these would all be new things for you, right? Like shadewood. The items that these enemy drops are all different. The entrance to the place is different. Vicious mushrooms, you get different mushrooms. You get wild mushrooms, and the other one here, you get vicious mushrooms. And a different type of tree. And it's hard already. Maybe the harder enemies already. So you see it's a lot less trouble traversing this place because there's no pits everywhere. But there's ground enemies. It's a little bit hard to keep track of ground enemies. Yeah, these trees look pretty healthy over here. Here we go, here's the dead tree. So we found the dead tree. We would just dig down and then the Skeletron would be down here. So if you're doing like a run from scratch, it would be harder because the dungeon would be all the way down here. You'd have to dig all the way down here, and then you'd have to maybe build a rope to go back up. So is this a blue dungeon? Blue dungeon, perfect. So we had the pink dungeon on the first map. So then here's the guy you would talk to. So we just go in a UFO, hit that one button, free him from his curse. So you could only free him from his curse during the night. Could try to fly up here, we can, but it doesn't kill us or something. Jeez, he's always trying to stay above us. So there we go, Skeletron has been defeated. So now we're allowed to enter the dungeon. So if you try to enter the dungeon before defeating him, ghosts will just come and they'll just destroy you before you have a chance to get there. So that's cool. Now we have a pink bricks. Now we can collect blue bricks. Also, same for the backgrounds, right? We get the walls on this world, the golden chests. We had a whole bunch of golden keys, so we could see if we could get new items in here. I guess this episode was like 45 minutes, so we created new worlds. We we still created the home world. We haven't gone there. That's going to be the world that we try to keep preserved. Now we go down here and do whatever we want in the dungeon. So let's go back home. Let's quick stack everything. And let's just loot everything. So there's nothing in here, nothing over here. Oh, there's money. Loot everything from the void vault. Quick stack. Or if you can't quick stack it, then deposit everything. So this is just to get resources and everything. So now that everything's unlocked, let's use a spelunker potion, go down, search for water chests. So we have the merchant here. The merchant's what we wanted. So from the merchant, you could buy the piggy bank so that they stack. So you have 2. So when you place it down, you don't have to worry about losing it. So it'll always be in your hotbar. And then the safe, you can only buy the safe after you defeat Skeletron. So it costs you like 30 gold. It costs us a little bit less for some reason. Gold dust, 20 silver. So those are used for something. And these for making people drop things more often. Oh no, I'll just buy like 30 gold dust. I don't think we seen it on the level. Maybe we did. Maybe there was gold dust there. But there we go. There's how we got started on this world. So this is the farming world. We found some things. We didn't find the GPS. And we need to find a water chest and a lava chest. So that's the current goal. Find a water chest and a lava chest.